Today we will explain you a little bit the topics that we have started during the first term.
Okay, hi girls, as Laura teaches 10B and I teach 10A, we decided to make this video together, so let's start.
So girls, the first topic that we have started was as. That is a way of comparing two things, but when the things are, oh my god, it is missing an S. Daniel, why you just say anything to me? Two things. Mention two things that are equal or the same. For example, Daniel is as intelligent as me. Those things are the same.
No, Laura, that's false. I'm more intelligent than you.
No, it is the other way, but we are just example. So, the number two. Laura is not as close as Daniel. In this case, so it will be Laura is not close as Daniel. Because I am shorter. This is the negative. So, first we have the figure. That first is the subject. Then the negative. And of course, the adjective and as. Girls, whenever we change the adjective is the same in infinitive. It doesn't change. Be careful with that. And another we have, my classroom is the same as Daniel's classroom. If we check, these two classrooms are kind of same, so we can compare it to say that those classrooms are the same. So remember, subject, auxiliar, as, plus adjective, plus as, and the other stuff. So for example, we have subject 1 and subject 2. Also, this is so easy, I guess that you don't have any problem with it. So now Daniel will explain you a little bit about perfect.
So girls, I'm pretty sure you're really good at this because if I'm not wrong, we studied this one when you were in 9th grade, okay? So you won't have trouble at all. And additionally, you already know the verbs. So remember that in case that you need to practice the verbs in present, past, and past participle, you can go to English Attack and you're going to find bird dash games in order to practice for it, okay? So what is the present perfect tense? So we're going to start checking the
Go
auxiliaries
down.
that we
Yeah.
use in present perfect. So we have auxiliary has or auxiliary have in the affirmative way. In the negative way, we have hasn't or haven't, and has or have in case that we need to make a question, okay? So take into account that to use has, we're going to use it with third person in singular, which are he, she, and it, okay? And we're going to add, obviously, the past participle of the verb, the one which is in the third line of the verb. So you can check also verbs in your students' books. So we have here some samples of positive, negative, and questions. So I have traveled. I have not traveled. Have I traveled? So take into account that for making questions, we're going to switch the subject and the auxiliary, and that's going to be everything, you see? And as I mentioned before, we have he, she, and it, that those subjects are going to use the auxiliary has. And in case of requiring the negative form, has not or hasn't. Okay? And we have here something that I call time expressions. Why time expressions? Because those are signal words which help us to know when we are using a present perfect tense, okay? So, we know how to use it, but the point is when. So we use present perfect for actions that started in the past and those actions still being happening in the present, okay? So it's quite similar to past simple, but that's like the difference between them, so that the action started in the past and still being present in this moment. For example, I have taught in Maria Inmaculada School for 2 years. You see, the action started in the past and is still happening in the present. So we have here some examples. So I have been to France. So why? Because the action happened in the past, but is still being relevant in the present. You have grown since the last time I saw you. You see, we have here, for example, a time expression which is pretty useless at the moment of using present perfect, which is since. I have here one more sentence. Our son has learned how to read. The rain hasn't stopped, so the action started, it has been a long time, and the action is still happening. The army has attacked the city five times, okay? So, do we have here some sentences in order that of practicing what we have learned? So I have here one subject, one action, and one complement. So for example, I can create a present perfect tense. For example, Bob has visited, which is the past participle of visit, his grandma. Or Jimmy hasn't played on the computer. Okay, so that's everything for present perfect. Any doubt that you have, so remember that you can write to me or write to Laura in case of the classroom and asking us for questions.
Yeah, girls, that's all. I hope that you enjoyed this video and also help you to practice more a little bit about the topics that we started in the first term. Bye.
Bye, girls.